Hi, and welcome to the 2025 Lancaster County Junior Golf Tour season. I'm John Cronister. I'm the tournament director, along with Mark Vogel, who is our other tournament director. Just want to emphasize a few things that are new this year. The first one is we've heard the requests, and we are going to be running a two-day event for our gold division. So girls gold, boys gold at Lebanon Country Club, which we're really excited to be hosting it there. The gold divisions will play Sunday, so we're anticipating 30 to 40 players on Sunday. And then Monday will be for everybody. So even if you're not in the gold division, you can still play at Lebanon Country Club. It'll be a one-day event, and it will be on Monday. Okay, so we're excited about that. For the gold division, it'll be 1.5 times points. So really thankful for Lebanon Country Club being willing to host that event. The next exciting thing we have is we've added Honeybrook as an event locale this year. If you've never been down to Honeybrook, it's a great golf course, really good track. They've got Amish Corner instead of Amen Corner there. We have hosted there in the past, but it's been a number of years since we've been there. So excited to get back to Honeybrook. It's kind of a hidden gem. It'll take you a little while to get there, but you will, I think, very much enjoy the golf course. One of the other things we want to talk about is pace of play. Again, we've heard a lot of you talking about pace of play, and it's going to be a point of emphasis here. We do run a lot of shotgun tournaments, and as I wrote in our welcome letter, the reason we do the shotgun tournaments is because of the amount of time for our volunteers to be at the golf course. For players, it's 4.5, 5 hours, but if we do tee times, for our volunteers and spotters, everybody who's there, it's an 8.5-hour day, 9-hour day. With a shotgun start, it's a 5-hour day or 5.5-hour day. So that is a huge difference when we're looking at the lives of our volunteers. So we are going to continue to do quite a few shotgun starts. What it means, though, is we need to get pace of play going a little bit more. So we are going to make that a priority. On your scorecards this year, we're planning on having basically the amount of time that we expect you to take to play each hole. So most holes it's going to be about 15 minutes. We're really targeting for a 4.5-hour maximum round going forward. We're going to try to have time checkpoints around the golf course. We're going to be monitoring positions on the course, like is your group out of position? Out of position basically means when you get to a hole, is there a significant gap between you and the group in front of you? On a par 3, that would mean you roll up to the tee and there is nobody on the hole when you get there. Okay, that's an example of that. If you are in a position where you are, out of position, we will start monitoring the group, but it's not going to be monitoring the group as a group, but individual players. So we will be looking at the pace that individuals are playing. I've said it over and over and over again. Generally, it's not play that slows groups down. It's the pace that you play at, the pace that you walk at, the fact that you all walk down the fairway together. Okay, go to your ball, be ready to play ready golf, but you don't necessarily have to speed up the pace that you are playing at when it's your turn to hit a shot. If you have a routine that is a reasonable routine, you still go through that routine. You just have to be more prepared when you get there. Okay? And then the final thing we're looking to do this year, which we think will have a number of positive benefits, is we're going to be adding scoring on your phone. So in the past, for those of you who've played with us before, we've had kind of interns out there who would take pictures of your card and enter it into ShotStat. This year, we're going to be asking one member of the group to enter scores after each hole. Every player is still going to have a scorecard. That part's going to be as it's always been. But then at the end of each hole, one designated player will go on to ShotStat, enter in the scores, and that way at the end, scores will be entered, and it's merely when we get to the scorers table, confirming, are there any rules issues that we need to discuss, and the other thing is just confirming scores. So we should be able to, at the end of events, really turn the scoring around even a little more quickly this time. Plus, it will give people who are not at the golf course a more accurate live scoring than maybe we've had before when it's every 4 or 5 holes. So those are our major changes for 2025. We look forward to seeing you out there at our first event at Overlook, which will be tee times, just because a lot of new players, we want to have time to kind of introduce everybody to what our expectations are. So look forward to seeing you there. Thanks.